Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913.
And Ghosty Films.
And we are Let's Playing Star Wars Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. Finally getting it down. We're about 2/3 of the way through the game, I think. And I finally got that title down.
Yeah.
So we got Kyle Kakamanga. Whoa, you just got hit by something, Dan.
I think I got burned by the...
Oh, by the Bernie thing?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's what you're getting burnt from.
Yeah. Ooh,
So we got Kyle Kokamunga.
You know, so last time we were talking about like
Blasters.
space guns.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, as we were talking, I was thinking about like how people always say that these types of video games where you're shooting people.
Yeah, like the new space 3D video games. Right,
yeah.
right.
But I kind of feel like I do feel like people romanticize guns.
You mean blasters?
I mean blasters.
Yeah.
And like for me, these space type of games are kind of like what show how dangerous guns are, and they show how you need to respect blasters.
Yeah.
Because like, if you'll notice how I'm playing this game,
yeah.
I've been shot like 1,000 times every level, and if this were real, I would not have lasted a minute.
You would have been dead in the first level.
And there was this game called, there's a space shoot 'em up game called Space Strike.
Yeah.
Like Space Counter Strike or something like that.
Yeah.
And I always thought that was an interesting game because, like, if you got shot in that game, you would have to wait until the entire round was over, and it was like a punishment if you got shot.
Right.
And you'd have to sit and watch everybody else having fun while you were sitting out. And, like, that kind of negativity always kind of reinforced, like, how guns are dangerous and how easy it is to die by a blaster fire.
Yeah.
And so, like, I think maybe there's some games that might romanticize shooting, but like there are certain games that have a little bit of a more responsible approach and that kind of show you the dangers of blasters and blaster usage.
Yeah.
I don't know. So I hope people don't think we're being hypocritical by playing this game while talking about it. But understand, like, I'm getting my ass kicked non-stop in this game.
Yeah.
And you got to be stupid to think that you're going to be John Wayne just by getting the gun.
Yeah, you're going to be Han Solo.
Yeah.
Who shoots first always. But yeah. I think last episode we pretty much tried to just discuss about the blaster problem that's been going on in space. So
well, there are a lot of political issues going on in the universe.
Yeah, well, I can't think of all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only so many that you can talk about. I figured that one was probably more pertinent.
Yeah, it's more relevant to some of the things that are going on in the universe.
Yeah.
At this day and age.
Yeah, and the galaxies all over the place. So it's kind of like, you got to talk about it a little bit. And I understand if people don't like that we talked about blaster control or the blaster violence that's been going on. I don't know what to tell you. I apologize if you didn't care for it. Yeah. But I think I just feel like, you know, lately I strongly am like, well, not strongly, well, I don't know. It just, you know, it's something that you know.
You can't help but thinking about it, and you can't help being frustrated by
that nothing's being done.
Yeah.
In the galaxy by the Empire, the Empire's senators or whatever, or Palpatine or Space Bomber, whatever the hell is out there. So anyways, Dan, we're in this ship. We're looking for, we're going to the Valley of the Jedi,
We're in the ship. We're going to the Valley of the Jedi, and I think we're also trying to kill IT-88.
Right. Because he's in here. He met these two guys, right?
Yeah.
I think. Did he meet them already? I think I added that scene in. He met these two guys who are apparently Jedi, but they kind of look like
Dark Jedi.
Like Muppets.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Jedi and Dark Jedi? No. See, the thing is, you don't call them Dark Jedi. That's stupid as fuck. You call them Sith, like they're supposed to be
But I don't
called.
think they are Sith. I think Sith...
What's the difference between Sith and the Dark Jedi, then?
Sith is like a particular type of
Jedi?
Yeah, well, not a Jedi. Like, there's a... Okay, in general, there's a Force user.
Right.
And then a Force user could be neutral, could be good, or could be bad.
Right.
And then there's the Jedi Order, which has this philosophy that goes along with it.
Right.
And then who are generally good, depending on your point of view.
Yeah.
And then there's the Sith, who generally use the dark side. At least that's my understanding.
Right.
And these guys are dark Jedi, but I don't think that they're Sith. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because that's odd to me. Because if you think about like, all right, let's take Anakin Skywalker for example. All right, in the beginning, when he was a whiny baby bitch.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like he shouldn't be a whiny baby bitch because he eventually turned into Darth Vader. Anywho's, so in the beginning he was a regular Jedi. All right, and then he eventually got corrupted and turned to the dark side. Now, let me ask you this: does that mean that he's a dark Jedi, or is he a Sith guy? Does he turn into a Sith? Like that's like Obi-Wan totally 100%.
Wait a minute, maybe you're right, because they...
Yeah, see, I don't understand. Dark Jedi and Sith should be the same thing. Is this before they even thought of the word Sith?
Yeah, why would they be dark Jedi?
Yeah, it's weird. I just call them Sith. Fuck it, I don't give a fuck.
They're definitely users of the dark side.
Yeah, because there's like different powers for each side. Like when you're a bad Jedi, you get to shoot lightning out of your freaking hands and choke people to death and shit. And when you're a good Jedi, you can jerk people off from way out of the way.
Yeah, I don't think I was understanding what you were saying at first. Like the Jedi seems like it seems like a bad name for what they are.
Yeah. They should be called friggin' Sith.
Maybe they just called them Dark Jedi because there wasn't a word, like George Lucas didn't come up with a word for them.
Yeah, because wasn't the what was the first episode called? Episode 1, Rise of the Clones? Something. So wasn't one of them called The Sith?
Revenge of the Sith?
Okay, yeah, that was the third movie. Right.
It's a boss battle time, Pete.
Alright, let's see it.
So, do you want to pause it and watch the video? Like the cutscene before we go in?
No, when you go in, we'll see. I'll put the cutscene in.
Well, but we can. Just so we know, just so you know what happens, we can pause the game and stop the recording.
Okay, sure.
Alright.
Alright, we'll be right. Did you hit squiggles?
I did not. I just hit escape.
Hold on, people. Alright, we're back after checking out the cutscene for myself so I know what's gonna happen.
Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna hit this button.
And then we're gonna go in and we're gonna take out...
that rusted head?
Where is that busket head?
The rusted head, I think he said. Or busket head. What's that one there?
This is Force Sight. Oh, actually, good thinking, Pete. I need that to see because they turn invisible again.
Yeah, who's they?
Well, the two guys that we saw in that cutscene that I have to fight.
Well, they haven't, so don't ruin it for them.
Sorry.
I finally get my chance to repay you.
Lovely, yes. Our master is on his way to the Valley of the Jedi as we speak. A fortune you will not be so lucky to experience.
Ready? We're going to show the cutscene now.
It is a mystery why one would call Gork and Pig twins. Even though one is a miniature version of the other, they look nothing alike. They also don't battle alike. Pig is the energy and Gork the counter. They are the clashing balance of opposites. One the voice, the other. This combination is deadly.
Oh, that's pretty neat that we heard that.
Holy shit.
That guy's got the biggest lightsaber.
Yeah, man.
I think
I feel really inadequate. with
Yeah, I was
this
going to say,
tiny
I
lightsaber.
think he's, to be honest, I think he's, compensating for something.
Yeah. Where did they go? Oh, here he goes. Alright, so there are these little boosters on the side that blow wind up, and they can. And if you fall down there, you gotta jump down on the airflow.
Right.
I
So,
s-
yeah, go ahead.
So,
What's your strategy?
that the big guy, he uses force powers to choke you. If you're, he seems to be stuck down there, which doesn't usually happen. I don't want to get too far away from him. Like I usually try and come up from behind and slash this guy. But man, they're kind of being not really behaving like they normally do. But I take out this big guy first because he's less mobile, and the little guy, he'll be flying around like a crazy person. He's not very focused.
Yeah. You could probably deep fry into that little guy and make a couple of nuggets out of that
Alright,
guy.
he's dead. So
Now
now
the
the
other
little
guy-
guy turns invisible and he jumps everywhere. So, oh, I meant to switch on the. Alright, so there he is. So now you kind of have to keep getting out of the way because he'll keep lunging at you. Kind of keep spinning and getting out of the way, or he'll stab you. And I keep turning on foresight to see him, and kind of attacking him from the side. This is one of the most mindless fights. Like the best fight is against Saris, the woman Dark Jedi. Yeah, he'll go crazy and it'll be hard to hit him for a while. So you just kind of wait for him to calm down.
Probably hopped up on uppers.
Yeah, it's probably space uppers. Oh shit.
So I'm glad there's like a little humming noise going on that signifies your space, your force sight or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, where'd you go?
He doesn't follow you down here.
He will. Oh, crumbs.
You think it'd be easier to beat him down here?
Maybe.
There you go, you got him. No?
I got him. Boy,
I thought I heard him screaming.
I cut him, but I didn't cut him in
Oh,
half.
you didn't cut him in half. So, yeah, Dan,
Got him.
there we go. We saw 88. They killed 88, and now that we have those guys dead, we can do something, right? Get 88 and use his head to show us where the Valley of the Jedi is, right?
Yeah, so his head. Let's get these back to tanks first. Maybe I can't.
What
Whoa,
are
I
they?
almost got killed. I only had 4 health left.
Yeah, look at you. Where's your health? There you go, Dan. Use your back of the pack. Is that what they're called? Back of the pack?
Back to tanks.
Back of the pack.
Alright, so there's IT-88's head. And I'm taking it, and that's how you
brain's
end
heavier
it.
than I imagined.
His head's heavier than I imagined. So this is where that other video, this next video would go.
Yeah, so we're gonna look into his head and stuff. Right?
Ooh, okay, so now you get to choose between
Good or bad?
throwing objects, like you know how in
Vader.
Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, Vader throws stuff at Luke. Cause
Yeah, all this stuff started flying around him. And then you can also choose to heal. I usually choose healing everything, but maybe I'll do one. 'Cause it's gonna take it away. If eventually it's gonna force you to choose the light side or the dark side. But right now I think I can do both. So I'm gonna try and do just to show off a few dark Jedi powers. So I'm gonna take that one and see if I can use it. Oh, actually, yeah. We don't play the cutscene yet. I think it happens after this.
You better make it fast, Kyle. In a few minutes, we're gonna have a lot of unwanted company.
Oh, Jan, maybe you guys could like, maybe they could finally get it on.
I know.
So what you gotta do now,
I had to
Dan?
fight my way off of this ship.
Oh God. Why can't you just go on 88's ship and get out of here?
I don't know. I guess he likes his own.
His own ship. I mean, you get on his ship and fly to your ship.
Yeah, I wonder if
It just makes more sense, right?
there's probably like a tracking device on it that can tell the Empire where to find you.
Yeah, well, you'll be making out with the girl. Who cares?
P, I don't want it to be interrupted by an invasion.
Oh, right, I guess, Dan.
I want some alone time.
Even though Jan Oz is a sea tease.
Yeah, she is.
Did you know that CP3PO or whatever his name is? Oh, you just murdered him. So when you gonna throw objects at guys?
Oh, good thing. Well, I don't think there's any objects here to throw yet.
Oh, well.
You kind of have to wait till you're in the right place at the right time to use that power.
Oh, so you can't throw, like, spaceships at guys?
No, you can throw like boxes and rocks and
Oh,
stuff.
boo.
Oh, crap.
So what's your other you got his force healing power?
Yeah.
I don't even think, like, real Jedi had force healing powers like Yoda. If Yoda had a force healing power, he'd probably never die.
Well, he was 900 years old.
Yeah, but how old? You don't even know what kind of creed. He's just called a Yoda. Is that it? Does that even have like a race?
I think there's a race of them.
I think it's called Ozian, right? Frank Ozian.
Maybe. I know. I think in one of the prequels there was a Yoda-like creature in one of the in the stands of the pod races.
Right.
But
Yeah, because like Yoda, like I don't know how old those people can be, right?
well, at least 900.
He could have lived a lot longer. I mean, maybe he didn't like.
Maybe he had
Had a
ate a
poor
proper
diet,
diet,
yeah.
and a proper exercise.
Yeah, because after a while you saw him with a cane. I mean, what happened? He couldn't get any kind of like operations to fix his knees or anything like that. See if he had the space healing or the.
You're right. Well, maybe
Jedi healing.
maybe after a certain point, it becomes
you can't do it. So you need space replacements.
you
know
have
what I mean?
force impotency.
Yeah, you just gotta get space replacements, you know, and make your knees or whatever better than ever.
Sometimes your midichlorians just become flaccid and useless.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you have a fucking robot doctor, and you're telling me he can't give you a fucking space implant, like a new knee. Robot, they can do that here on Earth right now. They give you a new knee. I'm sure fucking robot doctors up there, they give you a new spine, Yoda.
Well, they did in one of the movies. I think he was flying around on a disc or of some kind.
Yeah. And it could have been so much better if he just fucking spaced it up with talk to the robo-doc. I mean, going back to quickly, just to go back to Galaxy finances, Dan. Like, what kind of insurance do Jedis have?
God damn it.
No, I'm just saying. Like, all right, maybe they're on a good fucking plan. You can get fucking shit done. Or maybe in the fucking in the future or sometime far away or long ago or whatever, maybe they had healthcare for all, and Jedi's didn't have to fucking worry about fucking whatever because their tax dollars would go to a system where they could go have shit done before it got worse. You know, Dan? That could have been something. Then Yoda could have been like, alright, my knees are bothering me now. Let me go see what's going on instead of waiting until I can't walk anymore and I gotta fly in some fucking disc. You know what I mean?
I think so.
Maybe Mace Windu could have like gotten some, I don't know. He's fucking Mace Windu. Did you see him? He had a purple fucking lightsaber. How cool is that? Alright? You know why Mace Windu is so cool? Because most
Samuel L. Jackson?
yeah, well, no, because he's Mace Windu. He wasn't played by anyone. These
I
people
was-
are real, aren't they?
What?
Anywho's, he was the coolest fucking one of the coolest Jedi. Because most of the time when you think of purple, you're not thinking manly, cool,
Joker
shit
wears
like,
purple.
huh?
The Joker wears purple.
Yeah, but he's crazy. I'm talking about fucking Mace Windu had a purple lightsaber and he was still fucking badass as hell. Even with a purple lightsaber, I'm sure all the other Jedi were fucking mocking him for having a purple lightsaber. And he's like, bitch, just fucking wait.
I like
Alright?
purple lightsabers.
You just fucking wait. I'm gonna show you how badass I am. And then he did. Alright? And then there you go. That's my story about
Let me
Mace
ask you this,
Windu.
Pete. If you had a lightsaber, what color would you choose?
Oh, fucking, my favorite color is red, but I probably wouldn't be the dark side. I'd probably, and if I can't get red, I'll get yellow or orange. Maybe neon. I like a neon.
Why does red make you have to be on the dark side?
I don't know, because whenever you see the bad guys, they always got the fucking red lightsaber
Well, in
shit.
this game, we had a bad guy with a yellow lightsaber. We had a bad guy with, I think one had an orange and one had a green.
See, I'd be going to parties, and then, you'd have to, you'd have friends there, they all have lightsabers, they're different colors, and then you pop out your lightsaber, it's red, and then everyone's like, oh, no, don't hurt me. And I'm like, that's just my favorite color, I'm not evil. and I'd have to do that every time I go to a fucking party, Dan, I don't think so. So
Yeah.
I'll just get orange or something. Even though I'd be like, orange isn't really my favorite color, it's red, but I'm not evil, so I can't get it. Because apparently you gotta show, like, your card or whatever, that you're inherently evil, kind of like Hitler had. And then they gave him that red lightsaber.
I've never been able to get up there, so if anybody knows this game and they know how to get up
You
there...
can't get up there with your super jump?
I'm pretty sure I've tried maxing out the jump, and I can't get up there.
Well, then you can't get up there, Dan.
Yeah, but I think there are things up there that you can get. There must be like a way to sneak around and get in there from behind.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I wouldn't.
But yeah, that's a shame that if you want, if just because you like the color red, everybody
I know.
stereotypes you.
I know, man. You can't even get a fucking red lightsaber without being emo.
I think if I had a lightsaber, I would want it to be
Brown?
yellow with just a pinch of green.
Oh, so now you're doing like multicolor lightsabers.
Yeah, like I've always liked the yellow lightsaber in this game that you get, but I kind of like green too.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just want it to be primarily yellow, but just like a splash of green.
Now, what about if you like? Can you get like a professional painter to like make your lightsaber have multiple colors? Like maybe when your lightsaber like shoots out, you got like a cool like candy cane kind of thing going on, so it looks like a candy cane.
I was reading this book called Truce at Backer, and they were saying that somebody had a rainbow lightsaber in there, but I don't know how that would work. Like supposedly the light of the color of the lightsaber comes from the color of the crystal that is used to power it.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if you could just take a crystal apart that with the similar fracture lines and just put a crystal together using different colored gem pieces or crystal pieces.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, it's a fake thing, so I don't want to waste too much time talking about it.
Yeah, so let's just say you can because it's a space future.
Yeah, it's all
past.
pretend.
Yeah, so yeah, I would. You know what? Here we go. I would make my lightsaber look like a candy cane, because then I get red, I get white, and then everybody'd be happy.
But I don't think it would be striped like a candy cane. It would probably be vertical
Like a
stripes.
barber pole.
No, it would be like the stripes would probably have to go up and down as opposed to across.
Oh no, man. We can figure out how to get. You know, Dan.
If you're a scientist and you build lightsabers,
Yeah, let
get
us
on
know.
this.
Put a comment in the section below. Tell us, can you make candy cane like lightsabers?
Yeah, that hook around on the end.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you shove them in people's mouths, and that's how they die. Because you're like, hey, taste it.
I like to taste that, and they just burn their entire face off.
What about one that just changes colors? Like you know how they have those lights that kind of like, oh, it starts off blue, then it fades into red, then it fades into green, and shit like that. Can we get a lightsaber that does that? That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
Maybe a lightsaber that like looks like a different color Skittle or something. I don't know.
Remember when we went to Comic-Con and there were those Connecticut Jedi guys who like...
Yeah, maybe we gotta ask them.
Yeah.
Even though I don't really want to talk to them because they've taken their love of a certain thing beyond anything that I can imagine. Granted, if they're just dressed up like Jedi and stuff, but like they're literally Jedi.
They do it because they make movies. I don't think they do it.
Okay.
I don't think
right.
they think they have Jedi powers.
All right. Well, I was gonna say, Dan, that's something that's going beyond the level of some understanding that I can't even begin to think about.
I hear you. Like I'm just so busy. Like I can't.
Yeah. It's like if I wanted to. Oh, so you're getting killed by the hot floor. Because it's like a skillet, and you don't want to get burned by the pancake batter.
Why don't I heal myself?
I don't know. You have Jedi healing. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
There you go, Dan. But yeah, so okay, yeah, because I like role-playing games. Like
What the? I don't have Jedi powers now. God damn it!
What happened?
I tried to do a force jump, but I didn't have any force juice left, so I fell.
Oh.
Now I'm in the same situation I was in.
Well, Dan, all I'm saying is Jedi power. No, what the hell was I just saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, I like role-playing games, right? But I would never like pretend that I'm a character from a role-playing game full time, like some Connecticut Jedi, or just.
I don't think that they do that.
That's
Like,
what
I
I'm
think
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad that obsession isn't like overtake them in their own life.
I think what they are is they're like martial arts enthusiasts who,
Jedi it up.
yeah, and they make movies doing like force stuff, like
Yeah.
Jedi stuff.
Yeah, I remember when the first movie came out. Not the original 3, but the first movie, Phantom Menace or whatever the hell it's called. I remember me, my brother, my buddy Rob, and my buddy Chris, we bought some lightsabers. Oh, and my buddy Todd, too. We bought some, like, lightsabers, like the toy ones, from the store, and we did, like, a choreograph to the Duel of Fates thing, because we loved that song so much. And we did this thing, like, nerds outside. It was pretty funny. I think I might still have the tape, but that shit is never getting on the internet. Anyways, Dan, I think we're going to have to end the episode here because my bladder is full.
Alright.
And we're in a pretty safe area. So this has been Kenshin 1913.
And Ghosty Films.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
Alright.
Escape. Let me just